Vader, toe sy wil vir my sê, sy gaan nou die ding los nou, tot die 29ste toe. Sy het 28 dae oor, tussen nou en die election, om soveel as moontlik mense te convince dat sy's actually 'n ernstige ou, you've got the interest at heart, you are not a narcissist. And by the way, when a narcissist cannot bully you anymore, he turns into the victim. He will say things like, this guy attacked me while I was in hospital. This guy is attacking somebody that just wants to do something for social justice. I thought he said he's going to leave it, and then he started up again. A narcissist actually says stuff like that, eh? But it's fine, you will never get it, because a narcissist has a blind spot for himself. And another thing that a narcissist definitely does, a narcissist blames you for the very things that they do. Okay, ek het nog nooit vir jou geblame vir enige iets wat in my lewe gebeur nie. Okay, but let's get back to the point. So sy wil vir my sê, sy gaan nou focus op jou election tussen nou en 29ste. En dan na die election, gaan sy focus weer op my. Kan sy hoor hoe mal die sound? Dis mos 'n mal mense week. So if you win this election, let's say, fingers crossed, everything happens exactly the way you want it, and you win this election, you basically take over the Western Cape, and the Western Cape is now under your control. Are you not going to have other things to worry about? Huh? Stamping out corruption, alleviating poverty, addressing the homeless situation, backyard dwellers, the jobs that you are saying you want to get for people of color. Are you not going to be busy with stuff like that? Why do you feel you must come back, circle back around and come deal with Cedric again? Because why is sy word gedrive deur jou ego? Sy het vir jouself gesê, ek moet die man moet ek kry, because how dare this man attack me? And from what I know, from what eyewitnesses have told me, that is exactly what you do. So you're true to form. Make no mistake. Mense wat teen aan jou praat, moet gedestrooi word en geïntimideer word en hulle moet sleg gesê word en al daai goedes. That's the one scenario. Unless you know that you're going to lose, and you know that you are going to run this party and its campaign into the ground, and you actually going to have nothing left to do after the 29th, then you're going to need somebody to blame. Typical narcissist behavior. You're going to need somebody to blame, and that person you're going to blame is 100% going to be me. Now you're going to have the justification to want to circle back and come back and deal with me. Am I right? Am I on the right track? Am I thinking the right way? Everybody that is supporting the NCC, guys, let me tell you, Fadil Adams must represent who you are. You must see yourself in Fadil Adams, and Fadil Adams must see himself in you. That's the only way this thing is going to work. When he speaks, he must speak with your voice. That's what the representation mean. He must say what you're thinking, and what he must represent is you. And I'm telling you again, I am not your enemy. Poverty is your enemy. Discrimination is your enemy. Racism is your enemy. Corruption is your enemy. This man has convinced you so much that you are singing songs for me at your rallies, that the reason why you guys are fighting is to show me about me and obviously Ellen Windy, which I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, but I'm extremely flattered that you guys can place myself and Ellen Windy on the same level. Sê vir Ellen Windy en sê vir Cedric, ons vote NCC, en dan klap julle hande asof julle het iets kwaai gedoen, and your leader signs off on that stupidity. But that's my question. And I'm going to be asking multiple questions for the next couple of days. Not just what is the NCC doing, but how. Because I want to know, how are you going to live out these ambitions that you have while you are fighting fights in comment sections and making lives on Facebook and dedicating songs to a guy, all the while saying that the guy has got absolutely no influence on you. This guy practically doesn't exist, while you are focusing, your leader is focusing on this guy. You're going to have to explain, because it is biased stupid. Let's assume it is stupid. And while you guys are picketing in front of a certain pharmacy, who this leader obviously has never ever heard of, because he doesn't even know what the address is. The yellow Western Cape with waar Brodies is. I want to know. He's going to rally 100 people to picket in front of this pharmacy to prove his point. While that very people that must come and picket there is fighting for mense wat die huise het en honger is en poverty en kan nie hulle kinders in die skool kry nie, maar sy gaan picket by 'n pharmacy because there was a guy that has a couple of 100,000 followers. Oh yeah, Mike, it must be by a fame, but it's fine, we're not talking about that. That said something that is offensive. We're going to be in for a very, very short 5 years. If every dog that barks, Fadil Adams is going to stop and try and deal with him.